Hi, my name is Elizabeth Kricfalusi. I publish a blog called Tech for Luddites, providing tips and tricks for navigating our digital world. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can change an image that's actually built into your WordPress theme. There's a couple of different ways of doing it, and we're going to look at both of them. So let's get started. Most WordPress themes don't have a lot of images actually built into them, except for one very obvious one, which is most of them, or many of them, have a header image. So as you can see, I'm using the 2011 theme, and it has this image at the top. And if you want to change the header, which is the most common image that you're likely to want to change, there's two different ways to do it. So we're going to go through both of them. The first one is pretty simple because you just go into your dashboard, you go to Appearance, and then down to Header, and that takes you to the header screen. Now, if you some themes, like this one that I'm using, actually provide multiple built-in options. So if I wanted one of these other ones, I could just select them. But I do want a header that reflects my site, so I want to upload one of my own. So you can scroll back up, and in addition to being able to upload it here, it actually tells you what the best size is. So the suggested width is 1,000 pixels, the suggested height is 288 pixels. I will say that it's primarily important to match the width of the image so that it doesn't distort the image when it brings it in. If the height is a little bit different, it'll just move the content of your blog up or down if the width is correct. And I also want to make sure that you know that you need to upload it in a format that's either a JPEG, GIF, or a PNG. Because if you try and upload a BMP, which is the bitmap format, some browsers won't be able to recognize that. And of course, that will be a problem for people visiting your site. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to browse. And we're going to go into where I've saved a header that I've already made. And I'm going to click the upload button, which it's very easy to forget, and you can sit there wondering why it's not uploading. So when it comes up, then it's going to give you the option to crop it if you want. I'm going to click skip cropping and publish image as is. And now it comes back to the header page. Now it shows the image I just uploaded. And if I go back to my live site and I refresh, there we go. Now I'm going to show you a second way, which is really just overwriting the existing image. And the reason I'm going to show you this is because there may occasionally be other images in the theme that you do want to change. So although I'm going to show you how you would do this with the header, you could do this with any image at all that's built into the theme. But before we do that, I'm just going to return back and pick one of the default images that came with the theme and save changes. Go back to the live site, refresh. So what you're going to do in this situation, and again, this is for any image that's built into your theme, you're going to want to right click on it. That will bring up the image in the browser without anything else. And there's some important pieces of information to catch here. So the first one is up here in the top. It tells you the actual size of this image. So if you're going to be overwriting it with another image, you want to make sure it's the same size. So this one, you would create one that is 1,000 by 288. It also tells you, by looking at the URL, it tells you the path of where that image is stored on the server, which is this very long path through the WordPress folder structure. And it tells you the name of the file, wheel.jpg. So regardless of what kind of a header image or any kind of image that you're creating, you're going to want to create it and then save it under the same name as the current one. And then what you're going to need to do is you need to actually put that on your web server, overwriting the existing version. Now, the way you would do that is with an FTP client, or sometimes your web hosting company will provide you with a different kind of file management system. So there you go. Now you know a couple of different ways that you could change an image that's actually in your WordPress theme.